Ọlọ́run dá ọ̀run òun ayé ó fi ìpìlẹ̀ rẹ̀ lélẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọgbọ́n ńlá àti òye ńlá àti ìmọ̀ ńlá. Ó dá olúkálùkù ní èdè tiẹ̀, ó sì fún wọn ní ilẹ̀ tiẹ̀. Wọ́n ní nǹkan bí 100 ọdún sẹ́yìn, a pa oríṣiríṣi ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn pọ̀, oríṣiríṣi èdè, oríṣiríṣi ilẹ̀, èyí tí Ọlọ́run ò dá, a so wọ́n pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́ pé lónìí nítorí ìnira tó wà nínú àìṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí tí Ọlọ́run ṣe fẹ́, àìtẹ̀sí ọ̀nà tí Ọlọ́run fẹ́. Lónìí àwọn Yorùbá tá a papọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn èdè mìíràn, àjèjì èdè ènìyàn, a jáde kúrò nínú wọn lónìí nítorí lórí ilẹ̀ tá a wà yìí, ibẹ̀ lẹ́yìn àṣẹ yẹn ti wá, níwájú ilé tá a wà yìí, ibẹ̀ làṣẹ yẹn ti wá, wípé ká sọ Yorùbá pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn àjèjì èdè ènìyàn. Ṣùgbọ́n lónìí lórí ilẹ̀ yìí gan la wá sí lónìí láti tú u ká, láti fọ́ ọ̀dànù, láti bàájẹ́, láti kó Yorùbá kó padà sórílẹ̀-èdè wọn, kí olúkálùkù kó padà sórílẹ̀-èdè tiẹ̀. So a jáde nínú àgọ́ yẹn, a jáde nínú ìpapọ̀ yẹn, a jáde nínú plan àwọn ènìyàn lónìí torí pé àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ni kó tá a bá dé láyé àdé lọ́run, ìta bá sì fọ́ láyé àfọ́ lọ́run, ìta bá fọ́ láyé àfọ́ lọ́run, àfọ́ lọ́run. Láti òní lọ Yorùbá jáde kúrò léjèèjì lágbègbè ènìyàn, láti òní lọ a jáde kúrò nínú àhámọ́, láti òní lọ a jáde kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́, láti òní lọ a jáde kúrò ní páńpẹ́ Sàtánì òkùnkùn ló so wá pọ̀. Ajá tuntun, agbá òmìnira, agbá orílẹ̀-èdè tiwa, Odùduwà nation, Yorùbá nation, àbí lónìí, ajáde lónìí, àti fọ́ láyé, àti fọ́ Ọlọ́run, àti fọ́ láyé, àti fọ́ Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo agbára tó bá so pọ̀, ó fọ́dà láyé, ó fọ́dà lọ́run. Tàṣẹ lóòjò ń rọ̀, tàṣẹ ní ìrísẹ̀, iná inú àpáta kì í kú. Àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ní àfọ́ láyé, àti fọ́ Ọlọ́run, àfọ́ láyé, àfọ́ Ọlọ́run. Thank you.
Wọ́n pariwo kárakára, wọ́n fẹ́ olúwo, wọ́n ló dẹ̀ tún wà wọ́n yéye, tó bá bọ́ sí tó ń bọ̀, gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá pátápátá, ìyá Oòduà, ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK wo kí ọdẹ, Ìbà Gani Adams. Chief Sunday Igboho ló tún sọ pé máa jó mukulumu kẹ̀kẹ́ ṣàìní jí kọrin bàbá lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà.
Man with a bag for fish. Africans, you don't know your spirit. You got lost, you been put on a limit. Have you got a minute? Deception is bad and it's dangerous.
Okay, and a very good evening and welcome to our evening program. I say good evening and welcome. Mo kí wa níbi tí a ti láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wa pé ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò níbi tí a ti máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ jomi ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ara wa. Bíyàn bá ń wo ohun tó ń lọ ní location 419, èèyàn mọ̀ pé àsìkò ti tó tí Yorùbá fi dá dúró. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire, mo kí yín ní ti kíkí ilẹ̀ ti káàárọ̀ òjíire. I say good evening to everyone that have joined us, whether you are from the Yoruba or you are from the Southwest or the Southeast or the Middle Belt. One thing is, the time has actually come for the Yorubas and the whole part of the other part of the country to disintegrate peacefully before things will get out of hand. Quite a lot of people say we should keep one Nigeria. I totally disagree with that. I don't think Nigeria is worth keeping. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is a crime against humanity. And it is now time for us to disintegrate out of that contraction we call Nigeria. My name is Ola Yomi Koiki. A lot of us know the platform as Koikimedia. And this evening, we will be reviewing and be looking at the reason why the Yoruba should stand on their own. The Yoruba has been in existence for a very long time. The Yoruba people have so much opportunity to offer the world. But àwọn àgbáyé, àwọn náà mọ̀ pé àfi tá bá dá dúró la lè nísinmi, àfi tá bá dá dúró ni a máa ní àlàáfíà. Mo kí wa o, Krole Felix Muyiwa, one of our regular listening to us on the MixLR. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa, mo kí gbogbo àwa tá ń ja ìjàngbara náà, mo kí gbogbo àwa media presenter ní gbogbo àgbáyé, a kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa tí ẹ̀ ń fi ẹ̀mí bá lọ. Àwa kí bàbá wa Professor Banji Akintoye, bẹ́ẹ̀ a kí gbogbo àwọn tó wà lábẹ́ bàbá wa tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun. Tá bá wá lọ sókè, à lọ kí bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams. Tí bá ní Ìbà Gani Adams, ẹ máa bá mi sọ pé lógún ọ̀fẹ́ o. He is the generalismo of the Yoruba land, and is also someone that believes that until the Yoruba people stand on their own, we might not have peace of mind in that contraction you all call Nigeria. Tábà wá kí bàbá wa tí à ń fi gbogbo ohun tí a ní tí a fi ń kí wọn ní ti ọmọlúàbí, ní ti ológun, pé ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire, gbogbo wa ni a ní iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí a máa ṣe. Àtèmi àtàwọn àti gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní abẹ́ wọn tí à ń pè ní OPC. Tábà wá ń kí bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams, àtún máa wá kí bàbá wa Chief Sunday Ìgbòho. Tí bá ń sọ pé Ìgbòho, ẹ máa bá mi ní jẹ́kọ́mọ̀, jẹ́kọ́mọ̀, jẹ́kọ́mọ̀. Jẹ́kọ́mọ̀ ni orúkọ tí mo ṣẹ̀ fún bàbá wa Chief Sunday Ìgbòho Òòṣà, tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí owó baba dámì. Tí bá ń sa orúkọ yẹn, wọ́n ní Kóìkì ò mọ̀ sà dáadáa, nítorí pé èèyàn tí Ọlọ́run fún wa tí a fi ń tọrẹ ni. Kò síbi tó bá dé nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire nísìnyí tó bá dárúkọ bàbá wa Chief Sunday Ìgbòho, kódà àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé ó dárúkọ èèyàn, nítorí pé ẹni tí Ọlọ́run dá ni, àkàndá ni o, kò dẹ̀ wá ń ṣòun nìkan ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀. A kí gbogbo àwọn lógúnlógún. Nígbà tí mo láǹfààní àti máa bá bàbá mi Èkìtì tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nírọ̀lẹ́ yìí, wọ́n fi yé mi pé àwọn ọmọ ogun ń bẹ, àwọn ọmọ ogun jàǹkànjàǹkàn wà ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire níbi tí Ọlọ́run fi nǹkan dá ọmọ Yorùbá. What I'm trying to say for the benefit of those that do not understand our language is, we are sending greetings to our generalismo of Yoruba land, known as Chief Ìbà Gani Adams. Likewise, we are also extending our greetings to Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho Òòṣà, popularly known as Jẹ́kọ́mọ̀, Jẹ́kọ́mọ̀, Jẹ́kọ́mọ̀. Nítorí pé bàbá wa ni ó jẹ́ kí a mọ̀ pé èdè Yorùbá dùn, tẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n kọ ilà ní gbogbo ibi tí a wà ojú afẹ́ máa tì wá pé ilà tí a bù sójú irú ìlà wo leléyìí. Okay, sit down, no trouble. Just watch. Ẹ mọ̀ pé nígbà tá a ti délé padà nísìnyí àwọn ọmọ yín náà a jọ ń ṣe ètò ní how are you? Ẹ ti gbóhùn àwọn ọmọ yín nìyẹn ìyẹn tó máa ń fẹ́ mílò ìyẹn wà ní ìsàlẹ̀ ó wà lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ ní ìsàlẹ̀. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí yín pé akúrọ̀lẹ́ o ẹ bá wa pín ètò náà níbikíbi tí ẹ ti ń láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ mi. Ọ̀rọ̀ tún wà lénìí tí a máa bára wa sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú jágbajàgba, ìlú jígbijìgbe, ìlú tó láǹfààní kankan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire, kò láǹfààní kankan. The country called Nigeria has never been useful and it can never be useful, and that is why we are saying let us get out of Nigeria peacefully. But one person has also aligned with what we are saying. Èmi rò pé tẹ́lẹ̀ pé èmi nìkan ni mo ní Nàìjíríà ọ̀dà. I thought I was the only one. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tí a jọ ń sọ pé Nigeria can never work. Nigeria was never and it has never been designed to work. But when I now saw our Nobel laureate, a man that is well respected across the world, a man of his caliber, he was also pushed out of Nigeria during the military regime. He ran away for his life. He has also now said, if the country does not break or decentralize, if the country does not decentralize, there is tendency that Nigeria cannot hold together. Wow! Does that mean now that everybody is speaking out? Does that mean that the world will listen to him? Since he is well known as well across the world. But before we go into the program of today, my concern and my concentration is how long would it take for people of his caliber, his own instinct, to say it that the Yoruba must stand on his own, rather than dribbling and going through decentralized. The Fulani Caliphate are not ready to decentralize. Àwọn Fulani ò ready láti gbéjọba sílẹ̀. Sultan of Sokoto and all his cabal controlling every part of the country and decided to put in all their jihadists across the Yoruba land. Welcome man of his own, Professor Wole Soyinka, cannot just say it and say, ṣe Nigeria mọ́. Let everybody go on his own. But what he said is still all right. We will review that this evening. And likewise, I will be looking into when we say that the community across the Yoruba land should be prepared, because just as it's happening in the north central of the country, do you all now know that Nigeria, when it comes to the, well, let me show you this first, and I hope that that will enlighten us. Mo mọ̀ pé ká ti play anthem wa, mo fi ń fi prep sílẹ̀ ni kí àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa join wa kó lè tètè mọ̀ pé a fẹ́ ka anthem. Can you see what the World Bank have said? Rising prices pushed 7 million Nigerians below poverty line in 2020. Àwọn ń sọ̀rọ̀ 7 million. Gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá are actually in the abject poverty. So now, let's go into our anthem and then we will come back into the program. Once again, mo kí yín o, mo kí gbogbo wa, jẹ́ sáré kí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa díẹ̀díẹ̀. Bàbá Ogunbambi Elijah, good evening. Adéwálé Adéyẹmí Fọláṣadé, good evening. Ìyábọ̀ Olúbùnmi Olúwọlé tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ yín, ẹni ẹ kú ètò, ẹ̀yin náà káàbọ̀, ẹ bá wa fìdí sílẹ̀. Ọláníyan Ọlábímí Joseph, a very good evening to you. Mo like ijó tí bàbá wa Adéwálé Adéyẹmí, okay, Fọláṣadé, Bajat, Abdulrahman, akí gbogbo àwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ Haúsá náà tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire àtàwọn Haúsá fúnra wọn. Bàbá mi Sulaiman Yusuf, àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pé àlàáfíà làbá gbogbo lé. By Frank Nero, please ask Tinubu way about information reaching us that he has àìtí ìgbìlẹ̀ sọ yẹn nítorí pé it is not a confirmed story yet. It is still a rumor. Babalola Taiwo, a very good evening to you. Bola Medutemi, Joseph Akinola, Adekanbi David, Owóyẹlé Ọmọbùkọ́lá tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ gbogbo yín, kò ń ṣe pé mò ń larúkọ yín mọ́ ara bẹ́ẹ̀. Adéjọkẹ́ Adédàpọ̀, jẹ́kọ́mọ̀, owó baba Dami, òṣà baba, our freedom fighter. God will definitely bless him. Let's play the national anthem of the Yoruba people. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to our very short broadcast coming this evening. Ẹni bá ń fi ẹ̀mí bá orin yẹn lọ, ẹ mọ̀ pé àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àmọ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ wa, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó parẹ́ mọ́ wa lára. If you look at the Yoruba people, tá bá wo ọmọ Yorùbá ní gbogbo ibi tí a wà lágbàáyé, we are doing a very good job in terms of our knowledge and our understanding of how the Creator has done us. But the country called Nigeria has not given us any hope. That country you all call Nigeria and you love so much has become a vampire. That country has lost the glory because it was created by the white man. Òyìnbó ló fún wa ní Nàìjíríà. Ìbéèrè tí mo dẹ̀ ń bi gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ mi. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Instagram. I guess I should be back on our Twitter. Maybe àtẹ̀lé ṣe Twitter yẹn lálẹ́ yìí náà fáǹfààní àwọn tí wọ́n lè máa gbọ́ wa níbẹ̀. Because Twitter can be blocked in Nigeria because it's a contraction and it's a shithole country. But since that we are not living in that nasty country called Nigeria, where the government has kept you all, those of you that still believe in that contraction, I can only pity you because you don't know what it means to have freedom. Freedom is not something that you get at the platter of gold. We have to work very hard. We have to tell the international community our problem. We have to tell the world why we, the Yorubas, the indigenous people of the land, wants to leave that contraction we all call Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria, it's only for those that are benefiting and making advantage of myself and you. And that is why we are now saying that we will not be part of Nigeria anymore. Nigeria has lost its glory. And it is time now that myself and you realize that as quickly as possible. It does not matter the kind of love that you have for Nigeria. Nigeria has already, done damage to so many people. And I guess we are already live now on Twitter. That shows that the communication that we were using before we traveled to our fatherland in the Yoruba land, you're sitting on that remote. Don't sit on the remote. I'm monitoring. And they're also part of the program. They're watching it live as well. And the beauty of technology is I can watch myself on my own big screen right in front of me. You might not be able to see it, but I can see it myself. That means I can monitor even though it's not giving me the comment on YouTube. And I know we have a lot of our listeners. So let me say good evening. Let me quickly, say good evening to those on YouTube. We have just, prepping up. We will be starting fully in the next 2 minutes. And I say, welcome again to where we tell it the way it is. A máa sọ bó ṣe láti rí nítorí pé ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà, ilẹ̀ jagbajagba, nonsense and jagbajantis country. A country that has lost hope for the people. The country that has become, the abject poverty. Ẹ wo ohun tí World Bank ń sọ. When we tell you that Nigeria is not working, some of you doubt my word. Some of you does not believe it. But let me remind you, let me remind you again, why we always say Nigeria is the capital poverty. Emma, but now that I'm back home, I can do so many things simultaneously. So let me show you the reason why I say Nigeria is the, some people do not believe us. So now let's do a quick check. This is the world poverty clock. In tó ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ní gbogbo àgbáyé pátápátá ìlú tí ó jẹ́ number 1 capital poverty of the world. Let us look at it. It is called Nigeria. Tá bá fi Nigeria síbẹ̀ nísìnyí, lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ló máa gbé jáde. Let me show those that do not understand what we mean that when we are saying that we are the capital poverty of the world. This is the data, the up-to-date data that indicate that Nigeria, just like the World Bank have said there, that rising prices, as of today, the exchange rate to Nigeria is 720 naira to $1. Mo kí yín dẹ̀ nǹkan sí Màmá wa Yétúndé Òdúgbẹ̀san. Mo kí yín níbẹ̀ Daniel, Bàbá wa Kúnlé Shita, Bàbá mi tó dáa, Mirabel Alex. Yes, we are waiting. Yes, I'm back here now. And those of you watching on YouTube, I say good evening and welcome to where we say it the way it is. And I appreciate everyone that have joined us. Once again, mo kí gbogbo àwa media presenter pátápátá pé a kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun, kò ní sú wa, kò ní rẹ̀ wá, èdè kò ní kó sí wa láàrin, èèyàn bí èṣù bí èèyàn ní kó sí wa láàrin, iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí gbogbo wa ti jọ ń ṣe, wà ní fi ọwọ́ wa dànù. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn àgbàlagbà, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn màmá wa, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ níbikíbi tí gbogbo wa ti ń sọ̀rọ̀, kò ní rẹ̀ wá, kò dẹ̀ ní sú wa. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá ń gbọ́ wa náà, ẹ bá wa máa fi sùúrù máa ti tẹ̀lé wa. Ìfẹ́ ló wà láàrin gbogbo wa, ẹ má fi èṣù sáàrin wa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, nítorí pé àwa gangan ni à ń sọ̀rọ̀. Àwa là ń gbé yín pé ta fi ń sọ pé a fẹ́ kúrò nínú location 419. Olalere Oluwayomi, a very good evening to you as well. Dapo Adekunle says, everything about Nigeria is lórí irọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, this is the data. World Bank ń sọ pé rising prices is going to push 7 million Nigerians below poverty line in 2020. So that means tó bá tún máa fi di, well, this was okay, only 2020. I hope this is even a new story because ẹjẹ lọ wo date tẹ ọ publish eléyìí. Okay, this was today. So why are they saying 2020? Ó dà pé n tó kọ kíní yìí kò mọ tó ń kọ because we are already in 2021. But it doesn't matter. Let me now bring you down here. Ibi tó ti tọ́ ti wà lélẹ́yìí o. Your government can tell you all kind of lies. My job as Koikimedia is to tell you the fact and the figure. While I'm bringing this out, I also want to use what they call the Global Terrorism Index. Mo sọ nígbà yẹn, Global Terrorism Index. The reason why you might not get a visa out of Nigeria today is because Nigeria is also part of the Global Terrorism Index and we are number 3 in the world. Àwa máa mú report yẹn jáde fún yín. They might tell you lies at home. My job is to tell the government at home that they are pure liars. Irọ́ ló ń pa fún yín. And if anybody tells you that Nigeria will be a better country, oh my Lord, you better run away from that person because they are giving you the biggest threat. Charlie, this is how a proper security is meant to look like. Okay, let me just do it and put it Nigeria next to it so that before we start talking about Professor Wole Soyinka, I want to be showing you enough of this data all the time. Nigeria Global Terrorism Index. Let's see. Okay, let's look at what the UK government is telling us in terms of traveling to Nigeria. As of today, any British that wants to go to Nigeria, you see what the British government that colonized us is telling you and me. Even as a resident of this country, this is the advice that they will give me. Koto di pe mo wá sí Nigeria. They will say, terrorism. Terrorists are very likely to try to carry out attacks in Nigeria. Full stop. Attacks could be indiscriminating and could affect Western interests as well as places visited by tourists. Nigeria is dead. Yoruba nation now. Komolafe Unix, you are very right. Amsat Yusuf said, no going back. Oh yes, we're going nowhere. Fúnmilọ́lá Bello, gbogbo yín ni mò ń fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ, kò ń ṣe pé mò ń larúkọ yín mọ́ yín lórí nítorí pé ọmọ káàárọ̀ jíire tí wọ́n bí dáadáa ní mí. Yoruba nation has come to stay lórúkọ Jésù and we are not going back. Oyewole, well done big brother, hearing from you from South Korea. Wow, how is South Korea? Ẹ bá a máa sọ bí tẹ́tí ń wò wá, ẹ bá a máa fi táìmù sí. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí Instagram, I can see them all. Ìbùkún, also interior design, and the rest of you that are watching me on Instagram and stuff, I say a very good evening and welcome to where we tell you the way it is. Let me tell you more about what advice from the Foreign Office for anyone that is watching us. Okay, good evening all the way from Glasgow. Wow, somebody's also watching me and listening to us all the way from. Oh, well, it seems we have a lot of people that are now listening to us on our MixLR. There's about 6 of them. Link here so that I won't talk. What is MixLR? Go on MixLR. It is MIRLR, and then you look for Koikimedia. We have Adeshola Olagunju, Idowu Phillips, Azizat Abdullahi, and my very, very, very strong brother that have been with me since last year, Felix Muyiwa. He's based somewhere in Port Harcourt. Let's see if we have messages from them. Idowu says, I'm listening to you from Glasgow. Undisputed champion. Thank you very much. Moki Bubuakwe. Welcome to the program, and this is where we will give it to you the way it is. Now, before we go into I'm showing you that Nigeria, which if you prove it for you, because Nigeria is now number 3 global terrorism index. Okay, let me show you that. It is not me, it is the international community that is saying it, and we will also have to listen to them as well. So when we talk about the global terrorism index, Nigeria is number 3 according to the data, and that data does not tell lies. That data say the way it is. Nigeria is a messed up country. Nigeria can never work. It was not designed to work. It is not prepared to be working. Go and bring me water, Memona, please. I need water. Daddy needs water. Thank you. Imbote lowa no. Okay, show lele. Okay. Terrorism index in Nigeria from 2011 to 2019. Okay. Now I've got all my data, and now we can start taking it. It's exactly 6 minutes past 9, and let me start treating it as it is. Let me see Akiba Bawa Iba Gani Adams, the generalism of Yoruba land, and I'm sure is also preparing for any worst case eventuality. Akibu Bawa Igbe to wa labe won. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho Ṣá Jẹ́kọ́mọ̀ Owó Babadami. Let me first come here. This is a pure data. Data òde kì í parọ́. Good evening. Lórí òkè àṣepé ògo. Good evening to you. Mo kí gbogbo wa. Now let's go into the serious conversation because I might only be here for maybe an hour, and then I really want to pass the message that we need to deliver. We're not going to be sitting here the whole day. This is a global terrorism, the world clock. Eléyìí ló sọ fún wa pé Nigeria has 209,663,872 population. Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Nigeria, according to this data, the total population is standing at about 209 million people in Nigeria. Why should we be one? When United Kingdom is less than 70 million, the Yoruba people ní gbogbo àgbáyé, we are more than 80 million. So why should we be under this 209 million that have kept you under this bracket? Ìdí tí a ṣe ń jẹ gbogbo wa nísìn ni pé we have been kept together with this contraction we call Nigeria. Out of 209 million, people that are living in extreme poverty. Tó bá sọ pé àwọn tó ń gbé ní extreme poverty, that means pé ní alẹ́ yìí, ní wákàtí yìí, nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire, ní gbogbo ibi tí ẹ bá wà ní Nàìjíríà, ọmọ kan tí ìrò oúnjẹ jẹ bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. A very good evening, all the way from Saudi Arabia, 11:08. Thank you very much. Sheyi Adesuyi is watching us all the way from Saudi Arabia. Somebody's watching us. Julius Taiwo is 22:08. Yoruba Nation has come to stay, watching all the way from France. Thank you very much again. Oshegoni Felix Muiwa, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti ń rí MixLR yẹn, for saving your data, click on that. Ìyàtọ̀ ni pé ohun nìkan lẹ máa gbọ́, ẹ lè má rí mi. So, and I'm sure you will be able to save enough data as well until we have a Yoruba Nation where you will get uninterrupted internet. Now, out of the 209 million people in Nigeria, in terms of the population, 86 million of you are living in abject poverty. Extreme. Tó bá sọ pé kí ni extreme? This prophet talk by, oh, okay, this prophet talk Emmanuel Togba, okay, ilé wà níbẹ̀, okay, mo tètè mọ̀ fáyín ní ẹ̀ka lẹ́ bàbá mi. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa, gbogbo àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kọ̀ọ̀kan, gbogbo àwọn ìjọ, gbogbo àwọn sẹ̀lẹ̀, kérúbù, Pentecost, Redeem, gbogbo yín pátápátá, mo kí gbogbo mọ́ṣáláṣí kọ̀ọ̀kan, ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣomi sínú ẹ̀ kí ohun lè máa lọ gárágárá. Sorry, you're going to put it in the bin here. Now, Yoruba Nation now, Debayo one, ẹ ṣé gan ni, iṣẹ́ Felix nìyẹn, ó ti bá mi ju link yẹn sí. Koiki Media bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Iṣẹ́ tá ń ṣe nìyẹn. Now, to be on a serious note, 86 million of you, ẹ ṣé gan ni, bàbá wa Prophet Togba, mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe wa, mo kí gbogbo yín o, mo kí gbogbo àwọn ọba wa náà, mo mọ̀ pé láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ju bó ṣe ń sọ lọ. 86 million of you are living in abject poverty. Tó bá sọ pé kinní kan wọ́n ń pè ní extreme. We hope to bring the program out at exactly 10 o'clock, so I only have about 1 hour. People that are living in extreme poverty. Kí ló òyìnbó ń pè ní extreme poverty? Tó bá sọ pé kinní kan is extreme, what does it mean? When they use the word extreme, kí ló dé tó máa ń pè ní extreme? Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wá meaning ẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi máa ń like a breakdown. The meaning of extreme. Ìyá mà ti jẹ gbogbo ẹni tó ní ká máa ṣe Nàìjíríà. Let's read what it says. In 2018, extreme poverty mainly refers to income below international poverty line of $1.90. Àwọn Amẹ́ríkà ní 90 cents. Again, in 2018, extreme poverty mainly refers to as income below international poverty line of $1. Kò tẹ̀ pé $2. In 2011, prices equivalent to $2.19 in 2020. Ìdí tó ṣe ń pè wá ní capital poverty of the world. The question now, tí mò ń bi gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ní ká keep one Nigeria ni pé, why do you want to be part of the people that they will be putting as a bracket, as numbers of the capital poverty of the world? Why must you be part of that? Moriembe Olalekan Ope, all the way from Ogun State. Àwa ọmọ Ogun, iṣẹ́ yá. Mo rántí nígbà tí mo wà ní secondary school wá ní lórí òkè àti pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Níbẹ̀ la gbé bí mi o, níbẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi dàgbà o, ilẹ̀ òmìnira. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré lọ wọ́rin yẹn, ó wù mí bí kí n tẹ̀ sáré kọ́ díẹ̀. Lórí òkè àti pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ kọrin yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wá lórí òkè, àwa ni ọmọ aládé, wọ́n fẹ́ sọ wá di nonsense and jagbajantis ni, ìlú jagbajagba tá a bá tètè kúrò níbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ lórí òkè àti pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, ṣé òun lè lè ṣá? Abẹ́òkúta, Olúmọ Rock. We have so many places that we can turn around and we can make so much money as well. But in that contraction, tẹ́ ń pè ní Nàìjíríà, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ Ẹ̀gbá anthem, Olúmọ Rock. Ṣé òun lè lè ṣá? Ẹja wo eléyìí? Ṣé òun ní ṣá? Ẹja kò gbọ́ eléyìí náà. Ó dà pé òun náà ni.
You've got the idea.
Got idea, má bínú, advert ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹja gbé kúrò. Ẹja padà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́. ibẹ̀ la gbé mi sí o, ibẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi dàgbà o. Ìlera èmi ó máa yọ lórí Olúmọ, máa yọ lórúkọ ẹ̀dá o. Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ màmá wa princess ni what is the aim and objective of Yoruba nation? Mo like àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ rán mi létí ẹ jẹ́ n pin nìyẹn objective. Mo like káwọn èèyàn béèrè àwọn challenging question nítorí pé I need àwọn intellectual tó máa bá mi dá sí lálẹ́ yìí. Wọ́n ní what is the aim and objective? Màá padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn màmá wa princess mo ti pin ẹ̀ á padà sórí ẹ̀ bọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ̀ sáré gbọ́ lórí òkè ìdílẹ̀. Máyọ̀ máyọ̀ o lórí Olúmọ, máyọ̀ 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 o lórí Olúmọ. Abẹ́òkúta ìlú Ẹ̀gbá níbẹ̀ la gbé bí mi sí o, níbẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi dàgbà o. Ilẹ̀ òmìnira máyọ̀ 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 o lórí Olúmọ, máyọ̀ 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 o lórí Olúmọ. Máyọ̀ 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 o lórí Olúmọ, máyọ̀ 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 o lórí Olúmọ. Akọni kakọ fi yẹn ó yẹ yín mọ bó ṣe ń lọ ibi tá à ń lọ gangan kọ́ nìyẹn ní alẹ́ mú kọ̀yà bàrà díẹ̀ ni. Now let's come back here, let's close this. A ti mọ̀ nísìnyí pé Nigeria is a messed up country. The reason why you are all living in abject poverty today is because the country is number one across the globe as the capital poverty of the world. 73 million of you in the rural area are in that bracket. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ọ̀nà Òkè Ògùn, Ìbàràpá, nǹkankan, Oǹdó, Èkìtì, Àkúrẹ́, nǹkankan, Kwara, Kogi, Lagos. 73 million of you in the rural area. Wọ́n ti fi yín sínú bracket yẹn. That's about 64%. In the urban area, ẹlòmíràn ní òun wà òkè o, Kóìkì má dọ́gbúnlẹ̀ o, ẹ̀mí náà wà òkè o, mo ti ní mọ́tò díẹ̀ o, mo ti ní owó ṣẹ́ńjì díẹ̀ o. But you are also part of that bracket, 13 million of you. 16 minutes past 2100 hours. I say good evening. Good evening once again. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. My question to those of you now saying that we should keep one Nigeria, 43 million of you in Nigeria, don't pay ní ọkùnrin, are all in the bracket of those that they categorize as people living in extreme poverty. 43 million of you, if not 44. 43 million Yoruba people, 43 million Igbo people, 43 million Middle Belt people. Everybody in that bracket, 43 million of you are living in people in extreme poverty today. You are living in extreme poverty and you don't even know what it means to live in extreme poverty. You are all living in extreme poverty. 42 million of our women, included of those other ethnic, are people living in extreme poverty. Now let's come back here. Global Terrorism Index. The reason why Yoruba nation now not going back, fortunately. When we talk about Nigeria, let's look at the Terrorism Index in Nigeria. This was published January 21, 2021. Ọdún ni wọ́n publish ẹ̀. Ìdí tí a ṣe ń sọ fún gbogbo wa pé ẹ jẹ́ kí a ṣe kíákíá and get out of Nigeria so that our own Yoruba nation will not be put into this messed up country. No going back. In Nigeria, according to this publishing that was published by Simone Vera, in Nigeria, political, economic, and social grievances are causing violence and death. We gbogbo àwọn APC, ẹgbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́ PDP, amúgbó, gbogbo wọn pátápátá, they are all the same. They are all 419. And they don't want any good thing for you at all. That's why nothing is working in your own territory, in your own local government. And that is why your grievances is causing violence and death. Grievances, Nigeria, òun ló ń cause death àti so many problems. Then face lẹ́ni. Ẹni tí Fúlàní ò tí ì pa, hospital Nigeria ti pa, ẹni tí hospital Nigeria ò tí ì pa, the road network has killed you, and the hunger in Nigeria is currently taking your lives. How long do you want to be part of that messed up country? Who is telling you lies that Nigeria will be a better country? Who? Who is deceiving you? Who are those telling you all that nonsense? Thank you very much. Baba Emmanuel Togba. Who is telling you that? Let's continue. Several militant groups, ISIS ti dé Nigeria. Mo rántí nígbà tó ń ṣe Washington DC rally. Bàbá wa àròpọ̀ ire sọ pé, hey, American government, ISIS ló wà Nàìjíríà o, gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó o ṣe Joe Biden, má mà jẹ́ kí wọ́n bẹ̀ dànù. ISIS is currently running in Nigeria. Jihadists is all over our Yoruba land. ISIS. So they're deceiving everybody at home. They are giving you the false impression that Nigeria will become a better country, but they are not giving you the statistics that the world is telling you. And that statistics is here. Statistics doesn't tell lies. Your media in Nigeria cannot show you this because they don't want you to know it. And if you want it, the media in Nigeria are so biased that they are not ready to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. The media in Nigeria has the most biased element of people you can ever think of. They are not interested to tell you that. So when I come back here again and I say, let us get out quickly, because the militant are growing wings backed by the current government and their caliphate to make sure that they take our indigenous land that belongs to us. So when I say, ẹ máa gbọ́n tí mò ń kà níbí báyìí dáadáa, mo fẹ́ jẹ́ ká farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ àárín kó tó di pé a máa padà sí ntí alàgbà wa Wọlé Soyinka sọ pé Nigeria must decentralize now or risk disintegration. Ó ti wà disintegrated already. It's too late. Everybody was deceiving themselves until every one of us started talking about it. Oh yes, Mama wa Moti sọ pé some idiotic people will be celebrating a failed woefully country. Liars lórí irọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Mama wa, irọ́ ti pọ̀jù nílùú yẹn. They will give you all kind of false hope that one day you will become a rich man. No, you cannot, because the system is in the hands of the militant. Several militant groups. Ẹ máa gbọ́n tí mò ń sọ yẹn ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ̀ ń tẹ́lẹ̀ mi, and those that do not understand Yoruba. I want you to listen carefully to this section. I want you to listen to it. I want you to listen to it. There are now several militant groups from Niger, from Chad, from every part of where they have brought them into the country as far back as 2014, before this Egbekegbe Amugo party came on board. And all the Yoruba politicians knew about it, and they're keeping mute. They are not talking about it. They are not talking about it. They are not talking about it. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. They are not talking about the problem that they've created. Several militant groups are now active. Ìdí tí gbogbo ẹ ṣe ń pariwo lójoojúmọ́, Fúlàní ti pa wá níbí yo, ní Ìgangan wọ́n pa wá, ní in every part of the Yoruba land, we have become a target. We have become a target. And the question is, how must we continue with that messed up country that you all call Nigeria? How do we continue with that? A country that does not have hope. Several militant groups are active in the country, leading to attacks to both civil and the military targets. I hope you're following this conversation. Boko Haram is the deadliest terrorist group. Ẹ máa gbọ́ àwọn ọlọ́burú jù ní gbogbo àgbáyé, but ISWAP náà ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn. Thomas Taiwo says, and I'm reading the comment, you are not lying sure, this nation of the end of poverty, that we are blind, there's nobody to help us. We are just struggling in a situation where there's nobody to help. 1,000 naira is a lot of money for those at home. ₦1,000. Boko Haram is the deadliest terrorist group and affiliated of Islamic State. That means pé tá a bá careful, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa di Mùsùlùmí pọ́n pátápátá. Even though pé Mùsùlùmí ti ń gbé nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire for a very long time. Tá a ní problem pẹ̀lú Kristẹni, a dẹ̀ ní problem pẹ̀lú àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe wa. But now, everybody does not have peace of mind in that contraction you call Nigeria. 24 minutes past 9. Màtútù bẹ̀yẹ kàlẹ́ nǹkan sí. Boko Haram is the deadliest terrorist group and affiliated of the Islamic State. Over the years, the terrorism index in Nigeria experienced an increase. Kàkà kó máa wá sílẹ̀, ó ń lọ sókè ni. Instead of it to go down, it is actually coming up because they have a different agenda. Olagunju says, because they are only looking to take power by force, and the reason for this is to lock Nigerians' wealth, and they cannot control what is created by them. Nigerian debt to China is about $3 billion since this government came on board. $3 billion. Do you want to continue in that kind of country? Do you know what it means to be part of that country? These are data that does not tell lies. Maybe I should increase the front a little bit for the benefit of those of you, because I can see that maybe you might not see it properly. I'm just increasing the front a little bit. In Timon Kanye, I will drop it back again. That's the front there. Because I can monitor the screen as well with my beautiful, massive screen that I'm watching it from YouTube. That's what I'm reading from. Maybe you might want to screenshot and keep it and then tell the people that tell you that Nigeria will work. These are the things that they don't want you to know. These are the basic things that they do not want you to know. Even the UK government says humanitarian staff and the assets have been targeted during attacks in the northeast, including the garrison towns and on the road. Humanitarian sites have also been targeted. There is a continued threat. This is the UK government advising their citizens that there is a continued threat from the extremist groups operating in the region. That means pé àti gba àlejò ọ̀ràn sílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire àti gbogbo Nàìjíríà. The Al-Qaeda-linked terrorist group Jamaat al-Ansar al-Muslimi fi Bidar, Sudan, better known as Ansaru, has previously carried out attacks and kidnapping, including that of Westerners across the northern Nigeria. The most recent attack, 2 years ago, the most recent attack was in the mid of January 2020 when Ansaru claimed to have killed 6 people, kidnapping dozens, destroying several vehicles during an ambush along Kaduna-Zaria Highway in Kaduna State. And that is because your country is part of this network. Ìdí tó ṣe fà ní. Ìdí yẹn gangan nìyẹn. Lórí irọ́ ní Nàìjíríà bá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Now, let's quickly push that. So, the question I'm asking everybody now is, as of 2019, which is about 2 years ago, the indicator stood at 8.3. indicator of terrorism in Nigeria. The index measures the direct and indirect impact of terrorism on a scale from 0 to no impact to 10 highest impact. Despite a decrease compared to the previous 5 years, Nigeria is one of the countries with the highest. So gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá is because Nigeria is one of the countries with the highest terrorism threat level in the world. Ní gbogbo àgbáyé. In the world, not even within African countries. In the world. So we are dealing with a big problem, and if we don't get out of that country, we will be consumed by these people. Because for the fact that the government knows about them means that every one of us will be consumed, whether you are a diaspora living outside the country, whether you're a diaspora living in African country, or whether you're a Yoruba man, Yoruba woman, but you will be consumed very soon. You will be consumed very soon. You will be consumed. It's as simple as that. You will just be consumed. So I hope this will now give us this mind that we are dealing with a very high risk country that does not have any hope. The index, I've already explained, despite a decrease compared to the previous 5 years, Nigeria tí ẹ fẹ́ràn púpọ̀, Nigeria tí ó máa mẹ́mí yín lọ, Nigeria tí kò wúlò fún wa is one of the countries with the highest terrorism threat level in the world. In 2019, it recorded the second largest number of deaths across the world. Nigeria ní gbogbo èèyàn kú tó pọ̀ jù ní gbogbo àgbáyé when it comes to terrorism worldwide. So why do you want to keep Nigeria? Criminal country with criminal leader. No more Nigeria, Yoruba nation now. So why do you want to keep Nigeria? Who are you keeping Nigeria for? Èmi máa ń béèrè question yẹn. These are the data that they should be discussing every day with their media in Nigeria, but they are not interested. And the people are trying to survive. And that is why he says, rising prices will push 7 million of you in Nigeria to below poverty line. Nigeria is an evil country, Prophet Emmanuel Togba. Let's now hear what Wole Soyinka have to say. Let's listen to him. Okay, all right. I don't think we should listen to the whole lot. I've prepared one already. So what I'm going to do, let's come out a little bit. Let me come back out here, and then I can get that video ready. Once again, a very good evening. Let's hear this. I don't know what happened there. This is my brother Oba. Okay, so it's meant to play. I'm not sure why. Okay, since that is not coming up, maybe Kakologbo delay.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ọlọ́pọ̀lọ́ pípé, ọ̀mọ̀wé ń bẹ, àgbẹ̀ ń bẹ, iṣẹ́ ọnà ń bẹ, kákó ni mọ́ra. Kákọ́nilé, káyé ní sí. Ká sọ̀rọ̀ tútù tó yọbi lápò. Òwe ìbáwí. Òwe ìkìlọ̀. Òwe ìwúrí. Lọ́rọ̀ bá sọnù. Àkàlò èdè ń kọ́. Ibi gíga.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ibi gíga làwa wà. Ìlú Nàìjíríà ni kò jẹ́ ká débi tá à ń lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àti ibi tí à ń lọ.
Adéwálé lòdì fún wa ibi gíga. Ibi gíga.
Ìwọ Benny, let's come back now and hear what these prophets, the professor, the Nobel laureate have to tell us. Once again, a very good evening and welcome. Nigeria was never created to succeed. It was created for the pecuniary, pecuniary business interest, no more, no less. I totally believe that. What is the way forward now, Baba Koiki? The way forward for us is to all start saying it the way it is. Nigeria can never work. We are still pushing for the acclamation Tiasoro Lilori in the past. Acclamation was what was declared by our father, Professor Banji Akintoye. But the way it is now, we will wait till the middle of August and see what happens. But I can assure you that things might change either before August or just after August. But what we are saying is election will not hold in Nigeria in 2023. That is for sure. It might look like it's a long time. It might look like it will not hold because there is no reason why we should go for another election, especially looking at all the indexes. If you look at all the indexes, there's no reason for us even thinking about any election again in that country. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have had enough of this mess. Mama kan béèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé what is the aim and objective of Yoruba nation? Bí akínkàn fún yàn bí méjì láyé kó sáré pè +447594050979. Màmá wa béèrè pé what is the aim and objective of Yoruba nation? Ìbéèrè ló ń béèrè. Ó lè má yé wọn, wọ́n lè má mọ̀, but àwa la máa ṣàlàyé fún wọn. So if we have anybody that wants to quickly, tell us what is the aim and objective of Yoruba nation? +447594050979. Nípa lórí ètò ta lẹ́yìn, mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ sáré bá wa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ lé lórí ni kí n tó play fídíò yìí. Tabarẹ́ni tó fẹ́ fún wa ní answer yẹn. What, and if you want to put it as well on the comment so that kí màmá wa náà lè rà kọ́ lè rí kà. What is the aim and objective of Yoruba nation? People like Professor Wole Soyinka will not support separation. African. Okay, let's go straight to Canada. I think we have somebody that will help me there. Hello, eba mute background. Ó ṣe kókó ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ó ń rinlẹ̀. What is the aim and objective of Yoruba nation?
The aim and objective for Yoruba nation, one aim is to create a nation that's going to be good for every indigenous of Yoruba land. That every Yoruba people are going to have the same opportunity. And objective, the objective is the way and how we're going to go about it.
Okay.
Is to appoint leaders that are going to walk through the aim to make it come to reality.
Okay.
To give us a sustainable environment.
Okay.
To give us an environment that we're going to be seen as Yoruba people.
Okay.
To give us a country, to build a country that there's going to be employment.
Okay. To
give us an environment that's going to be security.
Okay.
And to give us an environment where there's conducive, there's 24 hours electricity.
Okay.
Good roads,
okay.
Infrastructures.
Okay.
To reduce the rate of youth traveling out of the country.
Okay.
To reduce death rates.
Okay.
Mortality rate.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
So
all right.
That's the aims and objectives.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún padà sí London. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. Ó dà pé mo dẹ̀ ti gbé speaker mi sí location 419. So màá láti tún get mí ni. Hello bàbá wa moment tó ń pè. What is the aim and objective of Yoruba nation? Ní London to London ló ń sọ pé reconnecting kò jẹ́jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé ọ̀nà underground lẹ́wà ni? Kò jẹ́jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. I don't want to believe that we are having network problem in London because this caller is definitely from London. So let's see if we can get him back again. What is the aim and ẹ má sọ pé wọ́n ọmọ ṣẹ́rí ẹni tó ń béèrè yẹn wọ́n ọmọ ní o. Ara iṣẹ́ ta gbà nìyẹn o. Ká máa ṣàlàyé fúnra wa o. Ẹ má sọ pé gbogbo ọmọ aim and objective o. Kí ni aims and objectives? Ẹ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ sókè dáadáa torí pé wọ́n náà wọ̀ gbọ́ pé tó sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn.
Okay, kálẹ̀ o màmá wa tó béèrè ètò lórí ètò. Nǹkan tí a fẹ́ ni mo rò bóyá ìlú òyìnbó bí ni ẹni tó pè
Kò tẹ̀ mátà bí tó bá wà, ìyẹn ò mátà bí tó bá wà, ìbéèrè lọ béèrè káwa bá wa dá wọn lóhùn ni.
Ok, answer ni pé a fẹ́ ìlú tí ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún gbogbo wa tí kò ní jẹ́ pé àwa nìkan là ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ìlú yẹn náà máa jẹ́ pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí bá ṣe máa pèsè iṣẹ́ tó tọ́ fún gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa. Àwọn ọmọ tàbí lè ní kí a pèsè, kíjọba pèsè ọjọ́ iwájú wọn sílẹ̀ fún wọn in the sense that ọmọ tó kàwé tán ó yẹ kí ètò ti wà ńlẹ̀ pé tó bá fẹ́ kọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ni o, tó bá fẹ́ kàwé sí ni o, gbogbo ètò yẹn lẹ́sẹẹsẹ. Tó bá yẹ pé kò ní ọpọlọ láti kàwé mọ́ pé nǹkan míì ló ń fẹ́ ṣe, ó yẹ kí ètò yẹn kó ti wà ńlẹ̀ so that irú ọmọ yẹn á lè wúlò fún ìlú yẹn. Kò ní jẹ́ pé ó máa useless, ó máa di bó ṣe sọ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa lé tọ́sán di bàbá sọ pé tó ń jà káàkiri. Nǹkan tí a fẹ́ ni a fẹ́ ìlú tó máa work tí gbogbo àmà lè contribute. Tá máa lè sọ pé yes, ìlú wa lélẹ́yìí, ìlú wa tàdé máa fọwọ́ gbáyà fún.
Ká máa fọwọ́ gbáyà fún. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Kákọ̀ tún gbọ́ tẹlòmíì náà, màá fi gbọ́ láti ìyá wa kan àti gbọ́kùnrin méjì nísìn, ó ti dọkùnrin mẹ́ta. Mo need obìnrin kan kó bá mi pè. What are the aims and objectives? Kí ni ìdí tá a ṣe fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation? Nítorí gbogbo àwọn ìbéèrè táwọn èèyàn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ lélẹ̀. Ẹ bá a ṣe ní kíákíá.
Hello sir.
À ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Yes sir. Ó ní discussion kan tí mo fẹ́ discuss pẹ̀lú yín sir.
A wà lórí ètò. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ ètò nítorí pé kò ń ṣe pé discussion?
Mo ń gbọ́ ètò yẹn náà lọ́wọ́ ni mo ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ ni mo wọlé.
Ìbéèrè tí mò ń béèrè ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi answer. Discussion kọ̀ọ̀kan kọ́ ló sì. Kí ni ìdí tá a ṣe fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation? Ìta ń béèrè nìyẹn. Ẹ má ká tún divert attention. Lásìkò púpọ̀.
Yes sir. Ìdí tá a fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation ìdí ẹ̀ pọ̀, màá sọ méjì sí mẹ́ta ń bẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣe ní kíákíá.
Nítorí pé because.
Ẹ bá wa mute orin tó tún dún lẹ́yìn. Ṣeré níbí ìbára làgbà tó ń pè wá. Ṣé wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ni?
Rárá sá, ilé ọmọ yín ló ń fi nǹkan ṣe.
Ó ti tọ́ tó bá ti já ọmọ wa ní ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀. Ẹ má disturb ọmọ mi yẹn fílẹ̀.
Ohun tá a fi gbà ó pọ̀ bọ̀ máa sọ ìwọ̀nba méjì sí mẹ́ta ń bẹ̀ because látàrí àti délé ayé díẹ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ àwọn bàbá tó bí wa ó máa dá Nàìjíríà dá lórí ẹ̀ níwà tí wọ́n fi jáde ní ayé wọ́n tún bí àwọ̀ ọ̀gbìn náà sí díẹ̀ a tún wà lórí ó máa dáná sí ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ wa náà tún wà ń bẹ̀ so ìyà tó jẹ àwọn òbí wa tó ń jí wa gbé bá ń pa á lọ́mọ ó ti tó gẹ́ enough is enough Yorùbá lè ṣe olóṣì ká gbòmìnira ara wa.
Ká gbòmìnira ara wa ó dáa ẹ ṣé gan ni mo fẹ́ ká tún padà sí bíbá ẹ má bínú pé mo ní láti kán yín lójú ni àìtí gbọ́ obìnrin mo fẹ́ kí obìnrin kan bá wa pè kí a gbọ́ tọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn náà gbogbo àwọn tó sì ń pè àwọn bí ọkùnrin ni àwọn bàbá wa ló ń pè kí ló dé táwọn ìyá wa ṣé ẹ fi bá wa dá sí ni a dẹ̀ fi pẹ́ púpọ̀ náà lórí ètò lálẹ́ yìí obìnrin ìyá wa ni mò ń fẹ́ torí pé àwọn ìyá wa lè fi ọ̀rọ̀ tí áńgù tí àwa lè má rí hello ṣé mo ti gbé mo tẹ́ mọ̀ láìní ẹ̀ tó bá ti ń di pé èrò bá ti ń pè ó máa jálura wọn ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé báyìí bí a kí n gbé látòrí laptop so bí àyà mò ń bọ̀ ẹni tó ń pè wá hello à ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Aim and objective of Yoruba nation.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí bá lè sọ briefly mi mọ̀ bí tí màmá wa tó béèrè ti béèrè.
Ẹ ní láti mọ bí tó ti ń béèrè yẹn kọ́ ló mátà ìbéèrè làwọn béèrè tí wàá ní ká ánsà wọn.
Kò kí ṣe pé mo fẹ́ gbọ́ mo fẹ́ ánsà náà ni.
Ok.
Torí pé briefly aim and objective Yoruba nation ni pé a fẹ́ ní ilẹ̀ ológo tó máa dàbí ibi táwọn èèyàn wá ń sá wá nílùú òyìnbó gbogbo tó máa pe Germany tó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó máa pe US tó máa wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó máa pe Britain tó máa lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ gbogbo benefits tí wọ́n rí tó mú ayé dára tàbá ní bàbá sọ́kọ̀ ó pọ̀ jù láti fẹnu sọ a fẹ́ achieve ní Yorùbá nation briefly bó ṣe bí nìyí.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sí ibẹ̀ náà for now ká má tí gbé àfi tí bá rí kọ́nà tó jẹ́ tọbìnrin gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ṣe ń pè ọkùnrin náà ní ọ̀dà ní jẹ́ ká gbọ́ tí bàbá wa Wọlé Ṣóyínká sọ mọ́ ó yá à ń gbọ́ yín sà. ẹ bá mute background daddy ẹ bá mute background sir ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
You know me very well.
Mo mọ̀ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
jẹ́ àǹfààní pọ̀ tí a máa rí lórí Yorùbá nation tọ́wọ́ Yorùbá mọ̀ there is a lot. Number one, we have mineral resources. We have mineral resources. I will put my hand on my chest. Even all over the world, what they are getting from Yoruba land, let's say is 20%. We have our cocoa. Britain won't buy, America won't buy.
Okay.
We have our ticks.
Okay.
Our ticks.
Okay. Okay.
We have beetroots.
Okay.
We have marble.
Okay.
We have lots of things.
Okay.
Okay, like now in Yoruba land. Yoruba land alone. I'm not talking about South.
Okay.
The revenue that come out of Yoruba land alone to the federal pulse treasury is at least 30%. 30%. If I'm not wrong, I will have said 35, but let's say 30%. Okay, you know about when you're so security, everything. Look at Dubai. Dubai was a desert in the 70s and the early 80s. Who's going to Dubai in those days? Who's going to Dubai in the early days? I want to come back to your council. But now Dubai became a visiting place for the long market. Now we the Yoruba all over the world.
Yes.
All over the world.
Then
the best doctor in the whole world today.
Yes.
Is a Yoruba man.
Okay. Okay.
We have lots of Nigerians and Yoruba, in the top class.
Okay.
Look at this man,
Dr. Aborede.
Aborede to the father and itself, not to feed your way.
Aborede. Àwọn tí ẹ.
So àwọn èèyàn wa ó yẹ kọ́ mọ̀ pé tá a bá dá dúró àǹfààní á wà. And then kò sí ẹni kan tó fẹ́ tó máa jó lórí wa. Ètò máa bá torí àwọn Yorùbá tó sára wa Yorùbá wá pè fani tinútinú tọmọtọmọ. Olùránṣẹ́ wa náà jẹ́ o. Ọtí tá a bá ṣe tá a bá dá wà àárẹ̀ àǹfààní púpọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àárẹ̀ àǹfààní púpọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á dé ìgbà délẹ̀ yìí lágbára Ọlọ́run.
All right. Ẹ ṣé gan ni sir. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. All right, no problem. All right. Okay. Láti máa wà careful, especially lórí WhatsApp. Cousin mi ló ṣe pè mí tán nísìn, Wálé wà látà. Ó ní wọ́n ti hack WhatsApp òun ò béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kankan kí a wà very careful. Mo ti gbé kọ̀ọ̀kan mo pé ìyá wa ló ń pè. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Mo ti ń wá àwọn ìyá wa látẹ̀kan. Ìmọ̀ lè wá play video professor nísìn. Wọ́n ń béèrè ní o, kò yé wọn ní àlàyé dẹ̀ la fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ bá wa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bó ṣe yé yín mọ́.
Ohun tí a ti torí ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan yìí wípé torí ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ àti ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọ̀dọ́ àti wípé bí wọ́n ṣe kó wa lẹ́rù yìí bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn nọ́ọ̀tì yìí wọ́n ti kó wa lẹ́rù pátápátá wọ́n ti sọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n ti sọ ó dàbí pé àti lára Nàìjíríà láti lè àmà ìpè lóòótọ́ àti di Yorùbá nation ni wá báyìí o and no going back lágbára Ọlọ́run no going back kò dẹ̀ ní sùn yín ṣe Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín ní ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye tẹ́ máa fi continue
ẹ ṣé gan ni.
ẹ ṣé o
Thank you
Mr.
very
Koiki
much.
inú mi dùn gan pé mo kẹ́tù lálẹ́ yìí
ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa. Thank you very much.
Sunday.
Wàá gbọ́ Ìgbòho ṣá jẹ́ ká mọ̀. Àwa máa bá ètò yẹn nìṣó kákọ̀ọ́ká comment bíi méjì mẹ́ta náà ẹ má ti pè for now. À fàǹfààní sílẹ̀ nítorí ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ yín lọ sí iléèwé láàárọ̀ ọ̀la so a máa ṣe ní kọ́mọ́kọ́mọ́ ni ẹ má bínú ẹ má ti pè mọ́ ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí ti àwọn tó ń láyé tó lọ́run ẹ má ti pè mọ́ ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Mo rí nǹkan kan tí Jackson Lincoln sọ ó ní we need our identity back we are not Nigerians and I think some of you will be looking at the picture this is Tolulope Arutile kọ́lọ́n kó túbọ̀ fọ̀run kẹ́ wasted by the contraction we call Nigeria. Till date, nobody knows who killed her. Now, let's come back here where we've got the video ready of Professor Wole Soyinka interview with Arise.
Do I think that Nigeria can continue as one?
Yes.
Not if it continues this way. Not if it fails to decentralize. Some people use the word reconstruction, some people use the word whatever, but if Nigeria fails to decentralize, and I mean to decentralize as fast as possible, manifestly, not as rhetoric, then Nigeria cannot stay together. Again, it's not Wole Soyinka saying this. Everybody said it. Generals have said it. Generals, ex-head of states have said it. Politicians have said it. Analysts have said it. Economists have said it. And sometimes we get that. And that's what's happening to people in the streets. That's where they're moving. That's why they're demonstrating. That's why they're defying even threats from the police, from the government. If you demonstrate, you're traitors. If you do this, we'll deal with you. We'll talk to you in language which you understand. It doesn't wash with anybody any longer. Because if the nation is on a suicide slide, the people who feel that they do not deserve that kind of suicidal plunge, they have a right to say, sorry, I'm getting off this plane before it nosedives.
Ó ti débẹ̀, he done ready o. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá máa gbé call for the last part of the program. So ẹ bá máa ṣe ní kánmọ́kánmọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí a bá ti gbé pè yín, ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ ẹni tẹ́ máa fàágùn. Ó yẹ bá wa dá sí ní kíákíá. Ẹ ti wọlé ní kíákíá, ẹ ti wà live. Ẹ go ahead.
Koiki, kájí àkójọ ẹ̀kọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ olóyè Sunday Igboho náà tó ti ẹ̀kọ́ la tó ọkọ̀ wé ìkàwá Yorùbá.
Jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ni.
So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Koiki náà, àìpé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tiẹ̀ náà fún gbogbo àkitiyan tó ọ̀nà ṣe. Nǹkan tó kí mo fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ni pé tí Yorùbá bá fi lè dá dúró, nǹkan tá a máa gain ó pọ̀ jù, ó ti pọ̀ jù. Number one, all these world leaders, they are afraid of Yoruba people and Yoruba land. Because wọ́n mọ̀ pé tá a bá fi lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí, we are going to surpass them. A máa surpass wọn. Number one, if you are talking about intelligence, we get it. Anything tó ń lè fi competition with America, and lè má tóbi tó America. Japan ò tóbi tó America. Nǹkan tí America control, they carry Japan in control. Japan ò dẹ̀ tó kò tó Yorùbá nation. We are more than 80 million. Those who are in Nigeria, what about diaspora? What about those who they went through slavery? So we have health equality. And from Mama Wadona and Femo Kotafek Number one, I need for money. They give my mama so I do also now. I need for money to pour every day. And I kick it again. But that's my game to pour. To the beginning, I need go what I need. Put it one leg, I'm about Obafena Ulowo. What if I should be grand everything one leg? Kiss it by my struggle more. I got my best in it. I know that my struggle. Nípa cocoa, not sort of cocoa. See, we have cocoa and cocoa they carry àwọn òyìnbó wọ́n ní dẹ̀. Kò sóyìnbó tó ní cocoa, kò sóyìnbó tó wọ́n àwọn òyìnbó they are addicted with coffee. Kò sóyìnbó tí ò mú coffee. Tí o bá gba coffee lọ́wọ́ wọn gbà tó bá gba yìí lọ́wọ́ wọn. So we have a lot of things. Ẹ pé àwọn àgbẹ̀ wa gan ni wọ́n máa dùn ní.
So that's
a lot of things. So that's what I can contribute.
Thank you very much.
For our mama to know that we are a great nation.
We are a great nation, and we're gonna be great. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. The line is now open. I'll open the line just for about 15 minutes. Bí ṣe sọ, àwọn ọmọ yín ilé-ìwé ti padà, so we cannot be on air for a very long time. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò màmá wa.
Hello, ẹ kúrò lẹ́ o.
À ń gbọ́ yín mà. Ẹ bá mi mute ti background yẹn màmá. Ẹ bá mi kọ mute yẹn. Orí fóònù yẹn ni kẹ́ ti máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ wá máa wò mí ní àwòrán lórí TV yín mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa orí. Mo ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Àǹfààní ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Àgùntàn ló kà bí ìlú òyìnbó ní ìlú wa ṣe máa rí. Kò ní sí pé èèyàn kan ń jẹ wá. Oníkálukú á mọ̀ ìtọ́ ẹ̀. Ilé ìwé tó dáa á wà fáwọn ọmọ. Kò sọ́mọ kan tí ò ní lọ sílé ìwé, ọmọdé ò bá ti lọ sílé ìwé àwọn òbí ẹ̀ ló máa mú, wọ́n máa fáìn. Yunifásitì pàápàá ọlọ́gbẹ́ra lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run bàtà bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣe lọ, ó máa dọ̀fẹ́ torí wọ́n ṣe ní Scotland. Tó jẹ́ pé ti làwọn ọmọ wọn lé ẹ̀kọ́ ìfẹ́ náà lọ láti primary títí dé secondary university. Ó possible a lè ṣe. School library á wà ní pẹ́tẹ́ anywhere. Àwọn ní local government our functional. Ìdá àrí ìwéka tí local government ń ṣe yìí ní ìlú location 419. Local government our functional. gbogbo nǹkan gbogbo kálukú ló máa níṣẹ́
Okay.
ìrọ̀rùn á wà ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan á wà
Okay.
ọjà pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ
Okay.
kò tẹ̀ ló ń tà tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ ó pọ̀
Okay.
gbogbo apá ọ̀pọ̀ ká fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan lóko ká dẹ̀ gbàdúrà tí
Kádẹ fàdúrà tí padà. Ẹ ṣé gan màmá wa fún ìtẹ̀báwa dá sí. Òpó ojú òpó ti ṣí fún ìgbà díẹ̀ ni mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa bàbá wa Awólọ́wọ̀ inú à máa dùn níbikíbi tó bá wà pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ ti dìde ariwo ti ń ta lọ́bọ bíọ́bíọ́. Hello ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ ẹ kalẹ́ ẹ bá wa dá sétò náà ní kíákíá. Tẹ́ ẹ bá mute ti background a máa jà o ẹ bá mi mute ti background gbogbo ìgbà la máa ń sọ ẹ bá mute ti background orí fóònù nìkan ni kẹ́ ti máa bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ àti ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Okay, good evening, my brother. Báwo ni o?
A dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run bàbá mi o ẹ káàbọ̀ sà.
Ọlọ́run á máa fún ẹ ṣe o. I'm so
Àmín
impressed.
àmín àmín.
Now, one thing, Alikaba Indasi ni
À ń gbọ́ yín
quickly.
sà.
One thing tí mo fẹ́ bring to your notice. Ṣèyí Mákindé, I listened to him when he went to Igangan.
Yes.
I was so disappointed. People have been killed, and you went there over 48 hours later. And you admitted that you have failed your people. Why has he not resigned? Because the first fundamental duty of any government is to protect life and property. And if you can self-admit that you have disappointed the people, why are you still in government? Your government is no longer legitimate. Why have you not resigned? And if you have not resigned, what are the members of the House of Assembly in the state doing? They owe it a duty to the citizens, to their constituents. So Jacob Nobali admits that he failed in his primary duty, not secondary duty, primary duty. And then the Korean just the House of Assembly. Nobody is raising the motion. What else does he have to do? Normal job. That is gross misconduct. You'll be dismissed. It's called gross misconduct. So if you can fail in your primary duty number 1, lesson 101 here,
as the chief security of the land.
Chief security, you need to protect citizens' lives and property. And if a government cannot do that, and you come out and you admit to the people, then why are you not resigning? If you don't take the initiative to resign, what are the members of assembly in the house doing to hold you to account? Is that not what democracy is about? Is that not what checks and balances is about? So I just thought I should bring it to your attention, my brother. And
thank you very much.
The good work.
Thank you, sir.
And by God's grace, Allah fún ìwà àti bàbá wa ṣe àti other people.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ ti ẹlòmíì, ẹ bá wa ṣe ní kíákíá nítorí pé tó bá ti di 10:15, a máa gbé ètò yẹn wá sílẹ̀ pátápátá. Let's go to, I think this is Dubai. Ó máa ń difficult láti connect. +4475 9405079 is the number that will bring you down to the studio here. And let's go straight to the next caller, which is connecting. Ẹ bá ṣe ní kíákíá tó bá ti di after 1 minute 50 seconds, ìmọ̀ láti disconnecting. Go ahead now. Ẹ kálẹ̀. Location 9, à ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Inú mi dùn láti gbọ́ irú ìbéèrè yẹn, ẹ fi ṣe takuntakun láti máa ẹ̀ láti àwọn èèyàn wa. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yà àkọ́kọ́ náà, ṣé rí corruption tó wà lójú tí ò bá wálẹ̀ kò tó ṣe rí àwọn tó dá gíráàdì kò lè gbà rẹ̀. Ṣé rí tábà ti rí olórí gidi kó máa yàwó ìwọ̀nyàn wa, tábà ti rí olórí gidi lókè, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ ipò tí ń sálẹ̀ mú, tó bá ti ní ẹ̀wọ̀n abẹ́rẹ́ tó lókun dì kò gbọdọ̀ sọnù. Láti mọ èèyàn ẹ̀ definitely ó máa ṣe nǹkan tó tọ́ àti nǹkan tó yẹ fún aráàlú. Tó bá ti fẹ́ láti ṣe o tó mọ̀ kó kókó mọ̀ pé ọmọ àwọn èèyàn ṣé mọ̀ àwọn ètò bá wọ́n sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó ń da mọ́ṣẹ́ social media táwọn wà ń bí wà lé èkó bí báyìí. Irú àwọn bàbá yẹn ìlú tó ti wá àwọn gan ò lè dé ìlú wọn kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ̀. So wọ́n wà nígbà yẹn ṣòkòtò ẹni fẹ́ challenge wọn. Ibi tó wà yẹn wọn sí láàrin èrò ibi jẹ́ pé tó bá mẹ́sàn wọ́n lè yá wọn jẹ. Àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé níbi irú bí táwọn wà ń sìn tí àwọn ọba yẹn bá ń gbé tó bá yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń gbé wọ́n á ti pieces wọn kò tí wọ́n ṣe lè yá wèrè tó. But ibi tó lọ gbé yẹn kẹ́ tó tẹ̀lé cross débẹ̀ ẹ lásán àti ká má ti sọ ẹnu entrance ẹ̀ ṣé mo èèyàn tó bá máa ṣe tó bá ti sírù yẹn kò ní sí problem now tó bá ṣe é sìn wá nínú ìpè ẹnìkan ní Àbújá ni tẹ bá rí ẹ̀yà ẹnìkan ní ìsinmi so ṣẹ́rí kàtì ẹ̀kọ́ lọ tiẹ̀ fún ọlọ́run àfún àṣepọ̀ nígbà gbogbo ó tiẹ̀ ti ṣe náà tó bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ rí èdè ẹyọ kan tá a bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó yíra wa kò ní sí problem ẹni tó kò sẹ́ni tí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá àjẹ́ èèyàn tó pé kò sí àkàlù tí ó tó orúkọ ẹ̀ kò ní jẹ́ kí nǹkan dàrú lórí
kò ní jẹ́ kí nǹkan dàrú ẹ má bínú. Thank you very much. Africa Confidential says you cannot reform oppression. You have to dismantle it and set yourself free. That is the whole idea of self-determination the Yoruba people, Biafra and others are fighting for. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá lọ wo self-determination tí à ń fight for. They keep using the word secessionist for us even though it's self-determination. We still have just about 15 minutes before the end of the broadcast. Plus 234 is the number coming through. Hello, good evening and welcome to the program this evening. Go ahead. Ẹ kálẹ́.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Ẹ jọ nǹkan kan ni mo fẹ́ find out. Mo sẹ́ǹdì líǹkì kan pé referendum.
Mo ti rí and I can't confirm that yet. Èmi náà ti rí but I cannot confirm that. Mo ti send ẹ̀ sí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn òbí àwọn ti reply mi. Mo send ẹ̀ sí PA Prof. Okay, wọ́n ní yes, it came from Ninas. It is a petition for referendum, which is just a request being made by the trapped ethnic nations of the defunct Federation of Nigeria to the United Nations Secretary Council square to December 16, 2020 Constitutional Force Majeure proclamation and the union dispute declared by the proclamation. It is not a referendum at all, and the distinction should be made clear. So one, it is not a referendum. It is not like any of the numerous claims by device groups of conducting referendums online. The referendum LNC and its Ninas Alliance partners are pursuing will be a physical, regional, and UN Security Council. So what important kí n analyze ẹ ṣe kan tí ẹ tẹ̀ bring it up. So ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ share pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwa tí à ń jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀. Kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí náà ni mo ṣe èmi ti rí link yẹn. But nígbà tí èmi náà mọ̀ nǹkan kan nípa ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kí n lè sọ sí. So now ẹ jẹ́ n share lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn group wa tá a jẹ́ media sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀. Hello +234 ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Ẹ kálẹ́ sà o.
Ẹ kálẹ́ sà.
Mo fẹ́ justice ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
À ń gbọ́ yín o bàbá wa.
Ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́ o, ẹ kú àjọṣe wa o.
Àdúpẹ́ fún Elédùmarè.
Ẹ dẹ̀ kó ìfọmọnìyàn ṣe. Ẹ máa bá mi kí bàbá wa Sunday Igboho.
Jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ Igboho ṣá.
Ẹ máa bá mi kí bàbá wa Professor Yìn Akíntóyè. Pé ilé àtọ̀nà wọn ò ní dàrú o.
Àmín.
Àwọn ọmọ wọn àtẹ̀yìn àti gbogbo wa dájíjọ́ agitate yìí náà à nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi wá kí o.
Àmín.
Ilẹ̀ ìlérí yẹn a máa débẹ̀ láyọ̀ àtàlàáfíà o.
Àmín.
Ilẹ̀ yìí dẹ̀ máa ṣojú gbogbo wa.
Àmín.
Inú mi dùn gan láti connect pẹ̀lú yín lálẹ́ yìí. Ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ tí mo máa kọ́kọ́ connect pẹ̀lú yín ni. I so much appreciate this.
Thank you very much, sir.
Nítorí pé ó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tiwantiwa là ń sọ, ó jẹ́ kí n ní àǹfààní láti sọ Yorùbá dáadáa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Rí àwọn ìmọ̀ràn kan wà tí mo ti fẹ́ gbà yín tipẹ́tipẹ́ torí pé mi ò ráyè bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ believe pé ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ṣe Yorùbá pọ́nbélé. Gbogbo ìgbà tá a bá ti ń làkàkà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Láti nìṣó nílẹ̀ ìlérí báyìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Oríṣiríṣi òkun pupa la máa bá pàdé lójú ọ̀nà. Òkun pupa nìkan kọ́ lọmọ Ísírẹ́lì bá pàdé lójú ọ̀nà. Ìyàn, ebi, gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá náà bá pàdé wọ́n dẹ̀ torí gbogbo ẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ rí gbogbo nǹkan tó dàbí ìgbà pé ìrúkèrúdò challenges lọ́tún ló sì wọ́n òjijì ni irọ́ náà ń pa. Òjijì lásán ni ẹ sọ pé mi ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Òjijì ni wọ́n lè bá wa débi kankan. Ìtàkùn tó bá ní kéré mọ́gòkè àlọ́ ní tòun kéré ló máa jọ lọ. Ó ti ń rẹ̀ wọ́n náà ẹ̀mí wọn ti ń bọ́ báyìí. Ó ti yé yín. So àwa ni ká má jẹ́ kó sú wa.
Ìtorí àsìkò ni màá ṣe dá yín dúró kò ṣe torí nǹkan kan ẹ má bínú bàbá wa ẹ ṣé gan ni àtún máa sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀sẹ̀pẹ̀sẹ̀. It's now 2 minutes past. Like I said, we only have 13 minutes more. This is the link that most of you must have received. mo ṣe rí confirmation yẹn láti ọ̀dọ̀ Professor Banji Akintoye PA ìgbà tí mo send message sí wọn láti confirm ẹ̀ n tó sọ màá kà síta láìpẹ́ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún padà wá sí UK where we have another caller. Ẹ bá a ṣe ní kíákíá. Ẹ go ahead, sir.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o, Mr. Koiki.
Ẹ káalẹ́ màmá wa.
Ṣèyí Mákindé gbogbo ẹ̀bí kì í ṣe ti ẹnìkan.
Okay.
Sẹ́nétọ̀ kan, ṣé sẹ́nétọ̀ yọjú? Sẹ́nétọ̀ yọjú.
Àtàbújá ni ẹ ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn torí mo wò lórí channels. Àbújá ló ti ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
Àwọn tí House of Representatives ò yọjú. President Bubu, Okùnrin ọmọ Ṣèyí.
Sẹ́sítẹ́ Bubu, okay. I like that.
Ìṣe pẹ́sẹ̀ yìí ò ní tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ó ní tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ṣẹ́ṣẹ́ yìí ló control ọlọ́pàá ni. Òun ṣàkọ́ ló control ọlọ́pàá. Òun kọ́ ló control àwọn sójà tó bá pè wọ́n mọ̀ ní dá lóhùn. Ṣebí tóògùn sọ fún wọn pé wàhálà fẹ́ dé ní gọ̀gàn. Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n dáhùn? Wọ́n fún wọn ní ìbọn wọn ló kó lé wọn lọ́wọ́ ṣèbí wọ́n kó bọ́ fún àwọn aráàlú wọn. Wọ́n dàpọ̀ bọ́ fún àwọn adarán jẹ wọn. Ìjẹ́bọ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ wọn kí láti pè wọ́n. Ọmọ àgbọ̀ntẹ́kùn wọn fún wọn níbọn. Àwọn èèyàn lọ mú wàkílù jáde wọ́n tì wọ́n mọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ṣẹ́rí pé nǹkan burúkú wà lára wọn lọ́wọ́ wọn ará bí yìí. Ọlọ́run ni kò yọ wá bẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹjọ́ ẹ má gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ní Ṣèyí lórí. Ṣèyí ní tiẹ̀ bí òjò kí ṣe politician. Nítorí pé pátì kejì ló wà ló ṣe kúrọ́ mọ́. Ṣèyí ní burúkú lọ́wọ́ mi ní ọjà o. But ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ tòótọ́. Gbogbo kí nìyẹn ti kà láyà jù.
Ó ti kà láyà.
Tèmi fẹ́ sọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tèmi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn. Okay, all the best o.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. A dà fún Nàìjíríà kẹ̀. Àwọn ò ní kó dà fún Nàìjíríà o. Kó má dà fún Nàìjíríà làwa ń gbàdúrà màmá wa o. Ó dà pé bí a dà fún Yorùbá land lọ́ fi sọ. The genesis of our problem, I only have 10 minutes more. So tí kọ́ọ̀bù méjì mẹ́ta bá wọlé, àtúgbé kọ́ọ̀lù yẹn. Mo rántí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàtà, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàtà lélẹ́yìí. Ó yẹ bá wa ṣe ní kíákíá, ẹ ti wọlé.
Oh, okay. And well, I just want to.
Ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè o, ẹ bá mi gbóhùn sókè díẹ̀.
I just want to talk about the benefits of having.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, number one, it's going to be a nation where every citizen can reach their full human potential.
I love that.
So that's number two, where we can have full control of our resources, so that and our factors of production. Number three, a nation where we can establish our own security regime, so that all human citizens can be protected, fully protected. Number four, Yoruba language is going to be the lingua franca, the language of instruction. So that will reinstate our self-esteem. And number five, a nation where we have federal laws, state laws, and municipal laws. And then federal police will enforce the federal laws, the state police will enforce the state laws, and the municipal police will enforce the municipal laws. This is not the way it is right now. And a nation where we can secure our borders.
A nation where we can secure our borders. I love that. All right.
For me. Okay, Baba.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni mo mọ àwọn tó pè tán they are part of the yes lóòótọ́ a sọ nígbà tí ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá pé after June 12 but tí àsìkò bá tó gbogbo àwa sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ à jáde àwa sọ lórí account mo ní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ for now tí àsìkò yẹn bá tó gbogbo àwọn sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ pátápátá à jáde in one voice account yẹn á dẹ̀ ṣe é sọ sí so fún àǹfààní àwọn tí wọ́n ti ń béèrè ìbéèrè ìbí méjì mẹ́ta lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún ka ohun tí alàgbà wa fi ránṣẹ́ you cannot reform oppression kò possible ẹ jẹ́ pé agbékọ̀lì yẹn a ní láti parí ètò yẹn torí pé àsìkò ti tó ta fi lọ ẹ bá ṣe ní kíákíá ẹ̀yin ni ẹ máa jẹ́ the last caller ẹ bá mi ṣe ní kíákíá.
ẹ sà màá kọ́ nípa benefit tó wà. Àwọn kan fún wa ní first priority. Tó wà very very important. First security. Second one electricity. tá a bá ti get méjì yẹn ní first priority wa in the first year tá a bá gba òmìnira àwọn other things will follow.
Security and electricity.
And the electricity tá a bá ti ní méjì yẹn tá a bá ti get it right in the first year.
Yes.
ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ méjì ní first priority wa tá a bá ti gba òmìnira pass.
Okay.
So tá a bá ti lè get méjì yẹn right ẹni pé the other things àwọn ọ̀nà infrastructure wọ́n tẹ̀lé lọ. So gbogbo ìgbà tí a bá ní technology tó bá sí náà la fẹ́ fi rán ni ẹ̀. A ní kámẹ́rà sí everywhere tó yẹ kó ṣe
iná dẹ̀ ló máa iná la máa fi ṣe.
Ìgbà tí ó bá sí náà la fẹ́ fi rán ni ẹ̀.
Waste of time ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀ parọ́.
So iná àti security méjì yẹn ni ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ṣe.
Iná tẹ̀ ló máa generate security because tí iná bá stable náà ni security máa stable.
So méjèèjì yẹn ó wà most important. Àwọn other things tó gbà fẹ́ kọ́lé la fẹ́ ṣe university la fẹ́ kọ́ school la fẹ́ jáde ṣe
gbogbo yẹn máa wá lẹ́yìn yẹn.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ á wá máa tẹ̀lé lọ á wá máa wá lẹ́yìn yẹn. So benefit pọ̀ olúfàpápá yẹn sì gbogbo àwọn epo ẹja tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ igbó rere àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ wà ń bẹ̀ security wa ọmọ ọlọ́mọ wà ń bẹ̀ so pé gbogbo àwọn ìyá wa wọ́n fọkàn balẹ̀ iṣẹ́ wà ń lè rẹpẹtẹ fún ìran Yorùbá.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni kò sẹ́ńtà tó ṣì àdẹ̀ní máa sáré kiri bí ẹṣọ níwòlé mọ́. You cannot reform oppression, you have to ẹni tó ń pè yìí mo mọ̀ tó ń pè láti Senegal ló ti ń pè ó yá ṣe kíákíá mo ti ní last caller nílẹ̀ nǹkan yẹn bọ̀ mo láti fún ẹ ní preference ó yá kíákíá.
àwọn tí ń tà dátà ló fún mi ò ráyè wọlé mi.
O ti wọlé nísìnyí má tún sọ pé o ti ń tà látẹ̀ nǹkan yẹ̀ mú gbọ́.
ọ̀dọ̀ ní ìdílé sọ jèrè torí mo rí mọ̀ gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nu jẹ́ mẹ́ta ìlú dàbá ti ọ̀rọ̀ tá a fẹ́ sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ jẹ́ pé sọ pé a máa sọ̀rọ̀ pa àkáǹtì tó dẹ̀ máa wé fún.
ẹ̀wù náà ni mo ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé ìyẹn máa jáde láàrin gbogbo àwọn mídíà so ká má tún mẹ́nu bà yẹn mọ́ for now so ó máa jáde láìpẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ọlọ́run ṣe ní ọrùn.
Àmì Ọlọ́run. Ní gbépè kankan mọ́ that will be the last caller ẹ má bínú àtúmọ̀ máa gbé ìpè míì. I only have 5 minutes and I'm going to be doing my closing remark. It's not a long broadcast, it's a short one, it's just to send the message across. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Togo ẹni tó ń pè lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ Togo ló ti ń pè bọ̀ ní gbépè kankan mọ́ ni mo sọ ẹ má fi ṣe ìbínú tó bá máa fi di ọ̀la àláǹfààní àti tún máa bára wa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó pọ̀ dáadáa. But for now, I might have to start winding down the broadcast from this end as well. My name is Yomi Koiki. The platform is Koiki Media. We will now be coming, back as usual. I haven't decided what time I'll be live every day, but all I can say is, just remember to, follow us on our platforms, read all our posts, and then if there's any post that you are not sure of, please leave the comment. We will review those posts and then we will continue to talk about them as well. It's exactly 11 minutes past 10 here in London, where I am reporting from this evening. And I would like to appreciate every single one of you that have joined the broadcast with me this evening. Every single one of you that have also contributed and commented as well. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tá ń jà fún, ó ti ṣeé ṣe ní ká máa sọ. It might look like it's never going to happen. Let me now bring my face back into the full screen here. That's the beauty when you have the software that you are using on our system as compared to what I was using when I was in the contraction called Location 419. There's a lot of things I'll be bringing out. Láti ọ̀la lọ, I want to start looking at, are we going to go through the referendum? Ẹ mọ̀ pé lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo post nǹkan kan mo ní àgbà láti ọ̀dọ̀. Màá repeat again, it is not a referendum and the distinction should be made clear. It is not like any of the numerous claims by the device groups of conducting referendums online. The referendum LNC and its NINA's alliance partners are pursuing will be physically, regional, and UN Security Council mandated and therefore enforceable. So, interfering sọ fún wa ni pé gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti ń rí link yẹn níbikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń rí, it is just a petition, nothing more than that. Now, if we are going to use referendum, I'm going to be discussing that from tomorrow. How do we get that referendum? We are expecting the NINAs to end by the middle of August. What should we be expecting from them? These are things that we need to start discussing as well. Have you looked at how Sudan got the referendum that led to the country being divided, and then everybody have their own nation out of it. Are we going to have to fight before we get a referendum? These are questions that is in the minds of millions of Yoruba people across the globe. People don't want us to go into a fight, but they want us to come out of Nigeria one way or the other. Báwo ló ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀? Ìgbésẹ̀ wo la máa gbé? How do we lobby for that? How do we push for that? These are all questions that I'll be putting out to so many of you. We'll be looking at all the, the previous countries that have gone through the same similar problems like we are going through now. Countries will continue to request to be disintegrated out of the country that they are presently in because we are Yorubas. We are the indigenous owner of the land. Àwa ni ọmọ nílẹ̀, and that land belongs to us and does not belong to anybody else. And on that note, I will say, have a very good evening and join me again, same time tomorrow at the point where I might not be sure exactly when I'll be on, but one thing I can tell you is, Iléyá, 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 Yoruba will definitely disintegrate out of this contraction we call Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria, we must end by fire, by force. Whether they like it or not, Nigeria will eventually become a country that will stop to exist again. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí o, níbi tí a bá ti láǹfààní láti máa gbọ́ wa, láti máa wò wá. Kò ní sú wa, kò ní rẹ̀ wá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation. Have a very good evening and bye for now. A máa tún gbọ́ orin yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí nítorí pé ó ti fẹ́ parí nígbà tí a máa fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. We will have to play it one more time and that will be the end of this broadcast this evening. Once again, bye for now. My name is Ola Yomi Koiki. It is Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorstep is what we do, and we appreciate everyone that continue to support, everyone that continue to join us from different parts of the globe. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó sú wa o, ẹ má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀ wá. Enough is enough from this contraction we all call Nigeria. It has done more damage than done better thing for us, and that is why we say, let us now come out of it, whether by peace or the other way around. We must end Nigeria by fire, by force. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ orin yẹn sí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
Freedom is all we want. Give us Oduduwa nation. Free us, let's go. Iléyá, Iléyá mi ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá mi mò ń lọ. Iléyá, Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ń lọ. Oríṣà ò lè gbé ní, ó yẹ kó fi ní sílẹ̀ bó ṣe bá ní. Iléyá, ó ti yá. Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ń lọ. United Nation, ẹ fún wa lómìnira, Odùduwà. Amori Oduduwa on the mic.